Yo, what's up, gamers? Let's go. We'll play some more Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Looking forward to it tonight. Let's see, we got a notification here. Mark X Tacticus. Brutal Mark X design will be a great addition to any Space Marine armor collection. Okay. Get it? This is perhaps one of the greatest games, Iceman. And we all know it's your favorite, so don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel, tap the screen if you're on TikTok, and let's get into some matches and let's level up. Alright, so it's loading up. Let's see. Check out video here. Let's see, we got to level 10 on our prestige ranks. Let's see. And I did drop a new video on the channel. You can also see it on TikTok. We have a reaction to Marathon Alpha gameplay. YouTube members will see that right away. If you're not a member, you can sign up for a membership. You'll get early access to videos, access to retro streams, and the back catalog of all that stuff. Let's see what we got here. So, we're level 10. I was working on leveling up the Power Fist here. We need to do one match with that on. The Inferno Pistol, we just got to Artificer rank. And then we'll get a rate of fire and range increase that could be really good. Yeah, let's go from there. So we're on our Blood Angel. And we're trying out the new Prestige system. We'll go from there and see how that works. So basically we can Prestige up to 4 times in this game. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can handle a substantial threat. Oh, you know what? Man. I'll do quick matchmaking so we get XP boost. Yeah, there's four prestige ranks, but technically you level up 5 times. So you level up the first time to 25, then you unlock a prestige rank, and then you do that 4 times. And you get 4 new perks added to your character, which, you know, I think will be useful. Do the thing. Alright, here we go.
Your mission is to use the stored Promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. Acadians were tasked with providing assistance, but we have since lost contact.
Yo, what's up, GI Robot? Do you have anything in English that you can say? I don't understand a single word you got there.
Trigger detonation only when the main swarm has entered the blast zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over Vox.
There is sure to be an ambush. I will take orders.
Alright, Bulwark coming in clutch. That's it for him. Beep boop, beep boop. Yeah, we don't do other languages in the chat. We do English so that everyone can understand what's being said and that no one says anything, you know, trolly or cowardly or cussing in the chat or saying mean things about other folks in the chat. We like to keep it chill. So yeah, we're not gonna do crazy stuff.
Hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable.
Yeah. Well, you can either get with the program or get out of the program. Boom. Got a boy up there. No loot back here. All right. No, we don't do that, Iceman.
Take flight and let terror.
Armor boost. Have I seen Fubar, the movie? No. I'm familiar with the acronym, though. There we go.
The Xenos infestation is stepping.
There we go. All clear. It's going pretty well so far. I think we're doing good. What? I was in the middle of a gun strike. Okay, here we go. Netflix TV show. Yeah, you know, if Netflix would cut down on the password sharing crackdown, I would probably check it out. But since we like to share Netflix, it's an issue. So I don't really watch Netflix stuff anymore. Plus, I think a lot of the quality of their shows has gone way downhill since the good old days of Daredevil and House of Cards and all that. They used to have really good shows. But now everything is just Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot and The Rock with Kevin Hart. And that's like every show. And they're always, in every show, they're also all playing spies. They're like, yeah, we're spies. And this is a B-movie quality film. But yeah. But yeah, maybe sometime I'll check it out. I just can't do it at my house. I have to do it at the one main residence that is allowed to play Netflix, you know?
The Xenos infestation is stemmed for now. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike.
There we go.
Too quiet. Let me survey from a better vantage.
Just no.
The camp seems deserted, aside from some Xenos scoundrels.
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Quick sweep turned up nothing.
If more to come, then they too will be purged.
Another alien falls with the Imperium's key. Diligence brothers will find those codes.
Yeah, this is not looking good all of a sudden. Oh shit. Nope.
Diligence, brothers. We will find those codes.
Yep, we must find those codes, brothers.
No codes. Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium
Yeah, tactical warns. Hey, there's a zone thrope. I knew it. I knew I was gonna get shot. Damn.
My grave hungers for revenge. My gratitude is boundless. doubt an aerial scan would speed things along, but I'm beginning to wonder. Codes obtained. Captain, codes secure. The Emperor provides.
Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Yep, it might be time to move on. Not looking good. Oh no, I'm getting hit. Okay.
My war gear is satisfied.
Here he comes. Yeah, it's like none of the AI damage. Oh, actually, maybe not. Okay, hang on. Might be able to cook here.
It's Xenos brain that got granted the wisdom to flee. Let us see firepower. My vitality wanes.
Okay.
This sector is cleansed of Tyranid presence.
Wow, kind of a clutch right there. Hey, you gotta change it up. You gotta be nuts. We're not getting any randos joining in.
Our destiny lies onward. Blockage is no more. Take flight!
This is where we sow the enemy's defeat, brothers.
No, that's game over. Messed it up. I don't get it. I don't know why they won't let you keep playing with the bots. Like, if you get downed and you have bots on the team, like, it's like, nope, you can't wait. You can't do the respawn timer. That hurts. Especially when you can't find matchmaking. Different times a day where, like, no one's on. It's like afternoons and very late nights. And those are the times that I play the most. Unless you got friends on, it's a bit of an issue. We get some likes here. What's going on, guys? We got people watching. We're not getting any likes right now. To a few friends. We got a little XP. Well, at least we leveled up the power fist. Let's see, hang on. Go back here. The Inferno pistol, we still got a little ways to go. Power Fist, we got that one leveled up. So let's do the block one. We'll do block and then we'll do fencing. Back Fist 2 and Thrust Jab 2. Area of effect radius increases by 50%. Let's see what that is. Let's see, let's go. Let's see what the AoE is here. For these combos. Okay. So, if we look here. Back Fist 2 is 1, 2, 3. Charge. Okay, so the AoE on that. Thrust Jab 2 is 4 hits and then charge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, alright. And then we also have an AoE on the first attack. If you charge it, yeah. Yeah, okay. Can make that work. Level 10, huh? No, we might have to do average threat level. And we'll go into a quick match. Termination. Alright gamers, we're playing some Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 tonight, co-op, and dropped a new video. It's about Marathon, the latest PVE VP extraction shooter from Bungie. So I got a little react video on that, some of the gameplay footage, and we'll see. We'll stay tuned. Maybe we get an alpha code, maybe we don't. But you know, Bungie's been really cool, and I've played Destiny for over 10 years now, so I will always be excited to see what Bungie's cooking next.
The Tyranids have already established their deployment.
Yeah, we're going after
They mean to harvest this planet's biomass. They will
the
take
Bio-Titan.
but we will make them pay for it. Those towers, they're Bio-Titan. Find a way to bring them both down. Trap them in their own
Bio-Titan.
filth.
Tyranid filth.
Acadian platoon has taken up position near an abandoned Imperial fortress. Their weapons will lead the counterattack.
This is definitely going to be a test of the build, because I don't know how good this is at cleaving enemies. The Thunderhammer's a little more efficient.
That unholy abomination, then we give that death purpose.
The fortress's Icarus las cannons are strong enough to bring down that beast and the towers. Even with your aid, we do not have the forces to penetrate the main gate. You will need another way in.
You shall hear las cannons herald the Tyranid's demise before long.
This path will lead you into the jungle and towards the fortress. May the Emperor grant you success.
The Tyranid corruption grows as we delay it. It is time to continue on. Captain Akaran, the Xenos will not receive judgment until we secure
Oh,
the
boy.
light of the fortress.
The front gate is inaccessible, so you must enter from below. Fortress schematics show a waste reclamation center. Travel beneath the Tyranids and up into the fortress.
I would prefer a frontal assault. We do what we must.
Okay. Start. Armor boost. Uh-oh.
Your marksmanship leaves something to be desired.
Tread carefully, Decimus.
Better get the apothecary to check your eyes.
Now is no time for japes.
Brother, I was merely testing your patience. Keen as ever.
Considering my aim, you were also testing the strength of your spine.
I like the smack talk between these two. That was a good punch. Oh no!
Xenos infestation is stemmed for now.
He's really torn up about this. Come for the gameplay, stay for the space puns. Alright. Oh, here they come. No, I pushed LB. Oh my god.
Xenos hunger and sensation, but the Imperium is dominant.
Nice.
Avenging aim. That pitiful Xenos was the
Barely dodged it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hello there. I'll take that. Okay.
The world is Xenos sourced now consumed.
Just dodging all those sniper rounds. Ooh. Dude, why do we have a sniper if he's not taking these dudes out? Like, what are we doing? He's got his last sniper, and... Oh my god. Where are you? Come here.
Cleanse the Xenos.
Got something for you. Yep.
Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade. Decimus, if you
I love
observe
this
the
game.
rites of reverence
It's
with
so
half the
good.
emotion you wield a chainsaw, you would be an exemplar of our chapter.
Reciting lengthy liturgies is no
Alright,
substitute
gamers, hit that
for
like
killing
button,
Xenos.
tap the screen, share the
Yes,
channel
I
out.
find the time for both.
Ha! If you would like to test how your devotion to that man, might relate.
We got a couple things in the works. I'm gonna check out Lords of the Fallen at some point this week. We're gonna check out Monster Hunter World for the first time. One of my buddies. So I got that downloaded. And of course, we're trying to continue our playthrough of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. And of course, always want to continue playing this game and Helldivers 2 as well. We always open that up for people in the community to jump in, join us. Play on the squad.
impediments removed.
And I got our latest video up about Marathon. New PVE VP extraction shooter from Bungie. I was in the middle of a charge attack. Woo, that was good. That was good. That was well timed. Good sniper, man. Having a good sniper on the team can really change it. Change the whole game.
I like your style. Damning praise. Protest all you like. You know when to throw caution to the wind and get in the thick of it.
I am an instrument of the Emperor. I am trained to engage the enemy as he wills.
Me too.
For the Emperor.
He usually goes into the front line.
The waste reclamation
Oh, man,
entrance
they
is
got him.
directly ahead of us, Captain Akaran.
Good. The hive ships are moving into range of the capillary towers. We are in Kadaku's final hours.
The world this Xenos source consumed now consumes
Yikes.
countless.
We took them out with finesse.
If we must wade through waste to punish the Tyranids, so be it.
That's dedication. I would have turned back as soon as I saw the sewer. Be like, nah, I'm not walking through that. I will not be walking through waste. We'll keep that med kit there. You never know when we might need it. Okay. What's the play here, gamers? I don't know any other way than to plunge head first. Oh, it's a Carnifex!
We must find and wake up the machine controls to reach.
Got us an old-fashioned boss fight. One last game over. Boy, I'm taking strays here.
That pitiful
We cannot leave this place without awakening all the consoles.
Man. The Melta here.
Take flight and let terror. No notification ready.
Whoa! Damn it, I got sniped. Where's that guy? Come here. Got something for you. Yep, I stubbed his toe and took him out. Oh. He still got me.
Be as an angel of terror.
My God. Stop it. Artifact stunned itself?
Avenging angel at your disposal.
Oh my God. die.
You cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated.
We got him.
I am airborne ready.
Yep. That's one for the record books. No way, dude. No way. Alright. And we still have objectives to do. We're not even done. This room is just getting started. Back grenade. A zone throw? Why? Oh, dude. Oh, dude, we might be cooked. Help! We need backup, Gavers. Oh no.
Avenging angel of grace. We are unable to leave this room until all of the consoles are awakened.
Yeah, now it wants to run away. Man, we are cooking tonight. Okay. We'll go for console 2 now. You gotta be kidding me.
Xenos hunger is insatiable.
Okay,
The
it's
Imperium
fine.
is indomitable.
We're totally fine. Delta bomb, we might need it. We might need it.
Until the entire system is activated.
Yeah, using the power fist is like the ultimate test. Because it's good at 1v1s, but I don't feel like it's good at cleaving like the Thunderhammer. I can't just take out hordes with like one punch. I gotta get combos in. Oh my god. We got snipers. Invasive material.
Whatever this impurity is, you shall expunge it from the system.
Nothing but Tyranid weed.
This is not the outcome. We need to find and remove the spores.
Says there's something. Oh.
Brothers,
There it is.
we have reduced the blight.
Stop shooting me. Alright, we gotta get back to the console here. Alright, we're good. Alright, it might be time to go. It's time to move on. Do we really want to sit here and battle these guys? Oh no, I fell down. Oh no.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed.
Oh, he stomped on him. Oh, that is rough. That is a tough day for him.
We're entering the sanctuary of the fortress, Captain.
Reach the cannons.
Head up to the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom.
Well, it can't get any worse, right? Can't get any worse than a Carnifex and the Zoanthrope in one room. Can't get worse than that, right? Like, you can't spawn more of those, can you? Alright. Let's cut through here. All clear.
Brothers, rally to me at the passage.
Stims.
Into the
Okay,
breach
we're in.
once more. The Xenos are but a bog of pincers and parts.
Ooh, there's a stim right there too. It's tempting to go around looking for the loot. Oh, we got an extras!
I am the righteous storm this sector.
We got him.
The lictor now wears the shroud of death.
But it's got to be a new record. We took that dude out with the quickness. I died. I died. Get up, come on, get down with the quickness.
Another alien falls to the Imperium side.
You should lend me that jump pack sometime. I would never want for a good vantage again.
There is no better line there. That is how you avoid things at offense.
Oof.
Brothers, together we go.
Okay.
The Tyranid seem to know you're close. They are amassing at the fortress.
Good. My blade will be soaked in Tyranid blood.
Alright. Okay, here we go. Final encounter.
South
salve for all wounds.
Max health. Got that. Woo, this last part's going to be very interesting. It can either go really well, or it can all go very badly.
Stare at filth incarnate, and it returns our gaze.
The defensive cannons will terminate it.
That pitiful Xenos will know horror blood.
Oh, dude. Yeah, when you rip something in half and get blood all over your friend's face, you know? Totally. I mean, happens all the time. Just a regular Tuesday for us.
Cannons. You will need to find the manual controls to operate them.
The console is near. We will unleash the cannon's divine wrath on the Hierophant.
Commencing reload.
Okay.
We must activate the cannons. We cannot fire our cannons until they are paired with the servo scope.
Alright, this is gonna get interesting, because I'm gonna have to operate it.
Defensive cannons active.
Operate the cannons.
System non-function. Initializing secondary system. Union established. Threat selected.
Shot, good.
It spews its vileness towards us. Do not let your
Oh, it's time to go! It's time to go, brother! You're in here with me for 3 minutes! Oh no! Uh-oh. Poisoned brothers.
The abomination targets us with poison. Stay back from the Xenos' counter.
Okay. One moment.
See how the filth suffers. It spews its
Defense cannons depleted. Engage auxiliary generators to resume firing.
Oh, we gotta recharge it now. In trouble.
I am seized in the blood. Reloading.
See. Thank you. Oh boy. Cover me, brothers.
This generator hums.
Good.
Cannons ready. Unleash holy fire.
Yes.
The abomination targets us with poison.
Have that.
Service call detected. Synchronization complete. Cannons ready.
wasn't charging that whole time? Okay. Yep, we need to hide for a sec.
Do not let yourself be sullied by the Xenos' weapons.
Alright, I see him.
Pure shot. This is how we burn it. Once we activate the auxiliary generators, we shall rouse the las cannons.
Oh shoot, he just mortar strike the generator. Yeah, not good. Not good. Nobody hit him? Oh my god. We are so screwed. Oh, hello. Hi. You know what? I know how to set up a good trap sometimes, don't I? Alright. Come on, charge her up. 50%. Okay, we got it.
We are ready to release the next onslaught of purification.
No! We lost.
My soul is prepared.
We lost.
That was no killing blow, brother.
Jump pack refuel.
Okay.
Arming up.
This soil shall taste no more of thy blood.
Yeah, I just couldn't block them attacking like one after the other.
It spews its vileness towards us. Stay back from the Xenos' carrier. Our foe nears death. The abomination targets us with poison. We must not get close to its pollution rods. It spews its vileness towards us.
We got him. Oh my gosh. So close.
Captain Akron, the Hierophant is down. Take the shot on those damn towers and unleash divine retribution.
Lock it in.
Just make sure the Tyranids are shocked on their wheel.
Here we go. Do some GGs. Some GGs in the chat. Some W. Yeah, trying to use the block power fist is... that's a test. As challenging as can be. Not making life easy. Let's see where we're at. We are just an hour in, and we got our first win of the night. Nothing but wins for us, brothers. Extermination rank A. And only damage 6,000. Oof. Okay, level 12. And some perks here. So we're currently grinding prestige ranks in this game. And so the XP comes in a little faster. But we do have to like reset our class all the way to 0 and start over. Grind 25 levels. And we have to do it 4 times if you want 4 extra perks. It's a lot. But if you enjoy the game like I do, it's a great game. It's no problem. Gives you something to do while you're trying to unlock armor and level up your weapons and unlock things. Okay. So if we come here to the armory, let's see if we have anything we want to upgrade. Let's see. Inferno pistol. Alright, we can go to this one. But it's gonna have... We're gonna take a hit to the magazine capacity. 1 less round in the chamber, which means we're going down from 3 rounds in the chamber to 2. And then ammo stockpile is going down from 21 to 16. We're losing 5 rounds. But we are gonna gain 1 to rate of fire and 2 to range, which is powerful upgrade, so we'll settle for that for now. Max ammo reserve of the weapon increases by 20%. Okay, let's do that. Do that with the power fist. We're not quite halfway on the block. This is the block version of the power fist. Yeah, it's really... It has 7 cleaving potential, but... if we compare that... It just... Oh, it doesn't have the strength. So it's got more cleaving, but it doesn't have the strength that... Yeah, see, when we switch over and use the fencing one, that's going to be even more powerful. Okay. Well, we'll stick with it for now, because I'm trying to level it up. It's the only weapon I haven't used. We're just trying to give it. Let's see. Yeah, and you also get these like every time you level up. So this first one is the pauldron with the lantern. Then when I prestige level 2, I get the skull with the wings, and then after that I get the eagles. And then when I prestige level 1 for every class, I get the molecular bonding studs. So you definitely get to show off. Like, the game gives you, you know, things to try to unlock for just really putting in a lot of time investment and enjoying the game and leveling up and taking on some of the game's hardest challenges. Another way you can do that is with this. If someone has this pauldron on, they've done Absolute, which is the hardest difficulty, and they've not only done it once, they've done it 8 times. I mean, it's almost like, it's like, hey, I played every mission on the hardest difficulty, and I lived, and here's what I have to show for it. And there's even a helmet, too. But the helmet here is for lethal difficulty. So it's a step lower, but like still hard, still really hard. So I got to get 6 wins on this one, because I've gotten a few wins on lethal, but I need 6 more to get that helmet. what I'm gonna... Let's make a change. Let's leave this with the eagle thing. And then my Death Watch version we'll put on our Prestige Pauldron to show that we're at Prestige 1. Yeah. That looks pretty clean. Death or glory. Oh yeah, and this one gotta complete all the research ordeals for the Tyranids. Oh, just 3 skulls. That's pretty cool. You got the Space Wolves. Raven. Dark Angels. Alright, I need to get some more water before we load up on another mission, but the hype is real. So yeah, all my other characters here are at level 25, but I have not prestiged them yet. So we're starting with the Assault, and you just slowly go through and prestige. So you can see there's 4 things at the bottom of the screen. You prestige 4 times. Okay, so skill tree, I screenshotted what I like. So I like this perk. This is melee damage, increases by 15% against Majoris or Extremis level enemies. So Extremis is like your bosses, like your highest level enemies. Majoris are like just above the peons. Like Majoris are kind of just like, I would say they're like somewhat equal of an equal, maybe. Even though I can mow down like hundreds of them. But, you know, if I encounter them in melee damage, there's going to be a little give and take. There's going to be some blocks and some parries and some counters and stuff like that. So I like that perk. The only other perk I like in this row is the last one, Jump Pack Leap. Deals damage to all enemies in the takeoff area. So if I'm surrounded, I can take off and burn up a bunch of guys down there, and then I can slam back down and damage a bunch of other enemies. So that's usually what I like to do. Yeah, it's a pretty clean look. I think I like that. Okay, so let me do a quick break, and then we'll load up into another mission. So hang tight. It'll just be a few minutes. Enjoy Presley the Beagle, the best boy in the whole world. Quack, quack. What are you guys doing? Are you guys for real? Quack, quack, quack. You guys have a lot to talk about? Yeah, me too. Whoa! Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Quack, quack. What are you guys doing? Are you guys for real? Quack, quack, quack. You guys have a lot to talk about? Yeah, me too. Whoa! Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
Quack, quack.
What are you guys doing? Are you guys for real?
Quack, quack, quack.
You guys have a lot to talk about? Yeah, me too. Whoa! Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, gamers, get back into it. More Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2. Let's do a quick match. Load in.
Ignoble Metrian has defied multiple summons to withdraw from a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data. We shall beat the Hive scum to your target. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Trigon encounter.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
The Trigon stalks us, waiting for an opportune moment to strike.
Form up and move. Pathetic Tyranid.
Pathetic Tyranid.
Synchronize movement and press forward. Make haste with singular purpose. Our fortunes shift with the sand. These perches are precarious. Hurry not.
The Imperium Tower rises to strike me. Not fall to that Trigon abomination.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed now.
Okay. Move forward.
Finished and ready.
Avenging angel will dispose. Xenos hungry for sensation, but the Imperium is indomitable.
Watch for the tunnel!
Our fortunes shift with the sand. Make haste with singular purpose. These perches are precarious. Tarry not. The Trigon cannot pick us off easily. Commencing reload.
The Gene Seed. Oh my god, we have to win.
Swapping magazine.
Trigon assault incoming.
Another alien born to the Imperium.
Let this morass of alien hunters fall. Your fire.
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its kind.
The armory provides.
Okay. Let's keep it moving.
The Trigon breaches the sands! Hold position and fend off the beast.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep. You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform.
I have summoned the transport west of Magos Gallio. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This is not an ideal rally point. We must keep
I don't have a long range weapon, so I don't want
Transport lift stable.
to engage.
Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
We move until the lift arrives.
throwing frag grenade.
Not let that
Oh no, we got a bio 4.
loading magazine. Brothers, foes for parade.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio-Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos Gallio, can you analyze this servo skull?
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Ignore the servo skull, brothers. It is clearly malfunctioning.
A suggestion, abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
What mechanicus foolery is this?
The Residius system will be your tomb.
That servo skull deserves extra scrutiny, and so does whomever tampered with it.
Quiet. Damnable
stand.
No matter its size, it will still die at our hands.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive forces. Now, the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Heard and acknowledged.
Threshold secure. I await you.
Close that door. Alright, gamers. I think we're gonna switch to the hammer.
Your righteous reek is a beacon to the Tyranid swarm, drawing them closer.
I think we're gonna do the
and
hammer.
closer.
And then maybe for the final boss we'll go back to Power Fist, but I don't want to get downed with the Gene Seed, because Gene Seed is an XP bonus. And we gon' need it.
The behemoth wants a fight.
The facility will be infested in moments.
Starties, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Search high and low, brothers. We need melters.
Out, you damn Theramite.
Melter charge source. We can proceed. Melter fire will cauterize and fuse their tunnels shut.
Light their tunnels ablaze with melter charges.
Tyranid will digest your flesh as biomass.
I hold a melter charge, brothers.
Melter charges released. Protective eye gear also available.
Sterilize these burrows and seals.
The thermal power of the Imperium on this infestation. Melter charges on the Xenos
Turn your weapons on each other.
Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges.
Okay, that's where we're looking.
Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with the thermal weaponry.
You are warned of a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy
Power
and
of the
foreign
Imperium
transition.
on this infestation.
High substructure demolition achieved.
Onwards, brothers, towards the objective. Changing magazine.
You passed the correct door.
I shall
It
wait
was
until
behind
all
you,
are present.
where your course
Inside the
shall
facility,
depart.
you'll find Mitrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, ignorer, that I must drag you back into the light.
hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is
Gallia knows nothing of the Shadow and its myriad secrets, but I do.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed for now.
Without equality, Tyranid would be dead by now.
We have
Your
purged
brothers
the
think
zone
you are the weakest.
of mind and matter.
Rearming.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Gifts from the Forge. Prepare yourselves.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble grave, patched into a mining facility for nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Hold this territory. The world this Xenos sought concealed now consumes.
Commencing signal disruption. For the Emperor! Connection terminated.
Hold this territory. Within the sphere of console negation.
The power cell is required to restore energy to the facility.
cell.
I beseech you, Galileo, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might rules, of course.
Redundant functioning. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
There's a power cell.
We must take the power cell to the generator.
Commencing reload.
Trying to go help our guy. He just ran off.
My war gear is set.
Despite your stalling, Tech Priest,
You must still face the Emperor's justice.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Xenos displaying evasive behavior. Console claim.
return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender clods of Astarte's flesh have accomplished nothing, Galileo. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Asset acquired.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian. Stole my armor with careless fire. Another alien falls to the Imperium. Into the breach once more! No storms shall delay us any longer.
Warspec scan confirms this is the correct vector.
Equipment highlighted.
Yo, what's up, Marvel? Yeah, Warhammer movie. Yeah, Amazon is working on it with Henry Cavill, so I'm hoping they pull it off, man. 'Cause Henry's a big fan, and he deserves something in the W column, and I'm really starting to like Warhammer. If you haven't noticed, I'm definitely I'm enjoying all the games, but especially Space Marine. But yeah, Vermintide was fun. You know, Darktide was fun.
The world this Xenos sought to confuse.
It's good stuff.
Now commencing reload. I am the righteous sword. I'm airborne ready. The Xenos infestation is still. The Xenos are the goal of
Fight for my life over here. And my other guys, they're all the way on the other side of the map, screwing around.
The Emperor sees what Imperium said.
Alright. I'm going back to the Power Fist because we gotta level it up.
Team up, ready for next encounter.
Switch 2, not buying, saving up in the future. Yeah, that's fine, man. Good way to do a Marvel. You know, you don't have to buy everything at release, you know. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It ain't cheap, and you know, this economy is rough.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Imperium's weathering code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Oh, we like stun locked him in there.
Suffer your foray for only so long. Fiery retribution. Another alien born from the Imperium's keen blade.
We got a member of the Imperial Fists here. That's the guy in the yellow. Caught him.
kill confirmed. My congratulations.
How was Easter? It was pretty good, man.
It was a success.
You know, we had
Despite the odds.
some good food. We had brunch.
How well did
We
you
had
know
the
Atreus?
eggs that we dye
Know
different
Atreus
colors.
and the
We don't do like the egg
historical
hunt
data she
anymore.
possesses are
Too old for that.
mechanicus eyes
But,
only.
we got chocolate PS5 control.
She is in trustworthy hands
Like
now.
chocolate is an
You have
edible
my
chocolate,
gratitude
or you
for
got
your
like a
efforts,
controller
and I
that
shall recommend
that
some
is brown.
honorariums for your
It
service.
looks like chocolate.
Of course.
I mean, that's
There
kind
is
of
much to pass,
it's kind of a gift on its own.
much
Yeah,
to learn,
pretty cool.
and much to reminisce about.
Yeah. Oh, you can eat it? Okay. Just making sure, man, 'cause I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a, you know, a controller that looks like that. Looks like it's chocolate, you know? I don't know. But yeah, had some good time with family, got some rest, yeah, a nap. I think tomorrow, I gotta look into my car because my battery died, so I gotta get that replaced. But, after that, we'll get in some games, maybe, probably in the evening. Replacing a car battery is kind of an all-day thing. Yeah, made it through the mission with the gene seed. Oh my god, 6,000 melee damage. I just absolutely... And I almost had more range damage than everybody, too. But yeah, we'll take care of that tomorrow. Try to get on some more Indiana Jones, if at all possible. Go from there. Probably another match or two with the Power Fist. But yeah, I think that was a good call, switching it up and getting the Gene Seed. Because if I had gotten downed with the Power Fist, I would have been in trouble. Ghost Record. And we can get to like the better... there's one that has like really good damage. And really good range. But then having 3 rounds is kind of better than having 2. That's tricky. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. I think it'll be all right. Hopefully so. But yeah, it's just I've noticed that's a thing. Like every few years, I feel like I'm replacing a car battery, and it hasn't been that long. I think it's only been like a year or two since I had the battery replaced. And I don't know what it is. It feels like it's like the weather, or it's like sometimes if it gets really cold, it can be an issue. Sometimes it's like, hey, you left your light on all night, but like I've done that a few times, but usually you can boost it up, recharge it, and you're good to go. But it seems like it's dying every day now, so I don't know, maybe they just don't make car batteries like they used to. I feel like they make them cheap so that you can have to buy new ones every year or every 2 or 3 years or whatever it is. Let's do another one, yeah? Yeah, I think we got time for one more. It's the singing days, singing days. Yeah, I got some old streams of that. Mario, did Mario Maker. Did some Valentine's Day singing. I really want to play Obelisk. Let's see. Can we... Be nice if we could go on level select here and just... Reliquary's fun, but I'm feeling like Obelisk is a good one to end the night on if we can get it. Inferno, that's a fun one. We already did that tonight. Ballistic engine. Obelisk. We haven't fought any forces of chaos tonight. We need to do it. It's a good one to go out on. I'm trying to do this because we'll get some extra XP if we join a quick match. YouTube's not working? Yeah. You like having 2 jobs? What kind of jobs are you working right now, Marvel? YouTube is the long game. You know, if you're doing something, you're building it up slowly. And you definitely don't want to go like full time into YouTube unless you have some sort of, oh, we got Obelisk. All right. Yeah, you don't really want to go full time into it unless you can, like, what is it? Some people say like 25 or 30% of your income, being able to put that aside for taxes, and you also kind of need to have enough for, like, I don't know, I'd say like 3 months or so worth of income in case things don't work out. Library store, working as a stock boy. Okay. So is that your job? Like, that's the only one? Or you were saying you have 2 jobs? But yeah, it kind of sucks that, like, you know, to make ends meet, you got to work 2 jobs, and then YouTube is like the side hustle. But I think you also got to, like, figure out what your niche is and cater to the right people, and then, you know, once you get the options of monetization and memberships and merch and all that, then you have more difficult choices to make. Movie theater? Okay. Do you, like, is that like cashier, you clean up, or is it like one of the movie theaters where you wait tables?
The captain has provided us directions, but not instructions.
That's dope, man. I've always wanted to work at a movie theater. I just never took that opportunity. I think I chose GameStop instead, but never too late. Really fun. Clean floors, yeah. Well, nevertheless, you get like free movie posters and stuff, don't you? You get like free movie posters and maybe discounts, or you get to see some movies for free. One of my friends had those perks where he was like, I could see like certain movies for free, and, you know, in the downtime you can sit in the back of the theater and in the projection room and watch stuff. When there's no cleaning to do. Alright, we got Skull Crusher 10 in here with us. He's a bulwark.
We shall use this elevator. Everyone gather together.
Okay, nothing there. Rudius.
Our ascent is smooth. May Lieutenant Titus's path also be
Yeah, we're
free of
both going
obstacles.
power fists. That's crazy. Oh boy.
The Imperium's happening. Reload. Our glorious The Emperor sees all you say. My war gear is satisfied.
Let's get him. Plan on watching Thunderbolts? Yeah, I think so. So this week I have a number of things I want to try to do. I want to see Sinners. It's with Michael B. Jordan and it's directed by Ryan Coogler, who did Black Panther. It's like a supernatural horror film. I want to see that. But yeah, Thunderbolts is on the list, and of course, you know, I'll watch Superman this summer
War gear requisition.
because I'm a big Superman fan. But I'm a little nervous. About it. Looks right. It's all right, but you know, you never know. Thunderbolts. You get to see it for free. Okay, there you go. See, you got some perks. Got some alright perks. To the job.
Imagine the stories of those whose bodies rest in this place.
Yeah, let's load up, brothers. Alright, we're going out on this mission, gamers. Make sure you get those likes in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell. I'm going to be on some Indiana Jones this week.
It repels its ill effects.
And we
Bring
got
it
some
with
other
us.
things we got to do.
It is quite heavy. I will do my best, but my fighting will be impacted.
Hail the light I carry. Our mission path was obstructed, but we are continuing towards the objective.
Make haste. The enemy seeks to disrupt the battlefield.
So long, brother. corruption has abated.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. It's always good talking to you. Good time. What you been playing lately, Marvel? Any games? I think for me it's going to be this, you know, Indiana Jones, and then we'll get back into Black Myth Wukong, try to wrap that
For
up.
the sake of the Imperium, let us seek a
Go from
servo
there.
skull blessed with this knowledge. I leave weakness behind in the darkness.
Equipment highlighted.
Once we find a functioning servo skull, we will have our way out.
I hear traitorous whispers in my mind.
Servitors and servo skulls roamed this tomb. They would have needed the access code. This pain is temporary. Faith is eternal.
Brothers,
Traitors.
the light is our shield
My
against the
faith will
dark.
endure.
Stay near.
We must find the access code. A working servo skull in that.
Trying to like run that dude over.
Brothers, the light is our shield against the dark.
The darkness undermines my thoughts.
There is no way to leave this room without access code. Here is a servo skull. It will have what we need. The door of this room requires a specific transmission.
Acknowledged. I will communicate the proper hearing.
I no longer feel the weakness with you.
Picking up extra rounds.
Stay close and sharp.
I can sense corruption.
Transmission in progress.
Next.
Awaiting acceptance.
Faith sustains me.
Brothers, the light is our shield against the dark. Stay near. Invest us with numbers.
Fake sorcery.
Stole my kill and ran away. Oh my god.
This blight will not consume me. Through suffering, my faith in my duty grows stronger.
Supplies marked. Changing magazine. Fresh munitions.
I hear traitorous whispers in my mind. No corruption can sway me from my
We are free of that too. Now we can deal with the traitors.
This battle will live on in the annals of the chapter. Let us make haste to join the inevitable victory. There should be no reinforcements for them.
The armory.
Your presence here changes nothing. You cannot stop the great changer of ways.
Depraved heretic! There will be no victory for you or your false god on this day. We have to make our way across. We must
Two art
disrupt
drawings.
the
Oh my gosh, dude. I forgot about those. It's been a while.
Betrays you.
Yeah, man. I'm glad people like it, dude.
The land attempts to restore it.
Appreciate you.
The strength of our will disrupts the traitor's plan.
We keep close to this altar. When the land lines up, we advance.
The next altar remains out of our reach.
The lands are falling apart.
Our path continues to the next island, brothers.
The land's turn. This is how we reach the traitor. We keep close to this altar. When the land lines up, we advance. You are but worms.
Our way to the next island is clear. Our route is clear, brothers. The traitorous sorcerer can be slain.
The sorcerer thinks the fallen and polluted will stop us. He is wrong.
There we go.
Your deaths will be agonizing, but your restoration will be splendid.
This shield will only delay your defeat. We will take it down.
Brothers, let us send these obscenities back to the void. Those eyes provide energy for the sorcerer's protection. We cannot slay him while they exist.
Not be stopped. We will not be overcome.
We have weakened the shield by shattering the eye. Destroy the rest.
Gifts from the forge.
The traitor hides the spears. No matter. When they return, we will destroy them. This is but a taste of true divinity. We can see these blasting spears again. Shatter them all! The orbs will no doubt reappear. Till this distractions overwhelm you.
Starting to get the hang of Power Fist. Yeah, you just gotta weave in like a few charge attacks here and there, but if you do it at the wrong time, you're in trouble.
Time to claim victory over this heretic, brothers. The moment has come to rid ourselves of this sorcerer. Our foes call for aid. You are but worms.
Here is where your lies and your life end, blasphemer.
Lieutenant Titus needs us to invert the obelisk replica. We will not disappoint him.
Got him.
Talassa, report.
Alright.
Our mission is done.
That's the end of it there. Hammer of Wrath. Oh no, I kind of want to do one more. I kind of want to. What do you guys think? Should we do one more? What's up, Landon? How you doing? I think we'll do one more since you just got here, Landon. We can't quit as soon as someone comes up. Can't do that. Can do one more. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna have to do one more match. And we can switch to the fencing one. Just got into Warhammer. Nice. Are you playing this game, or are you playing a different game in the series? So I've been rocking the Inferno pistol, which is new. Trying to level it up. I'm gonna go ahead and up that. I'm gonna equip the power sword right now. We're working on power fist. But But yeah, this is my Blood Angel Assault, and he's technically Death Watch here, but yeah. I think he looks dope. But yeah, we've been trying out the Power Fist. I prefer Thunderhammer, but Power Fist is a lot of fun. Start on the figurines that you build and paint. Okay, I'm playing Space Marine 2. I'd like to start on the figurine stuff. I'd like to. I'm just a little nervous about it. Yeah, and that's the Space Wolves. They just added that customization. Got the big box of the Emperor's Children. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to get, but like something like this would be cool. Something like cool dudes, jetpacks, and thunderhammers, or get some dudes with like heavy weapons. I like the heavies as well. Their big turrets and stuff. I'd like to paint some salamanders. And I have... Oh, hang on. Me full screen. I got this guy right here. He's about 4 inches tall, and he's got the Blood Angel's banner. Hey, I gotta hold him in the light here. He's got the Thunderhammer. He's a heavy boy. Yeah, these are nice, because you don't have to paint these. These are Joy Toy. And then I have one of Titus. And Titus is a little bigger, that figure, and it's from McFarlane. And I haven't taken it out of the box yet. I don't have enough space to display all this stuff, and then I worry about the dust and all that. I need to... If I'm gonna like truly display all the stuff I have, I think I need like glass cabinets. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of hard to like set him down because the flag is kind of a little crazy. It's a little too heavy for his hands, so the flag always kind of moves. So I might want to find like some sort of maybe like a mount or something to, or just display that flag in the background, something like that. All right, yeah, let's see if we could do one more. I'm trying to utilize quick match to get some extra XP here, but I only want to do certain missions. Now they're giving me chaos missions. Exfiltration. Give us like exfiltration. No, they really want us to... No. You're on the second or third mission. Are you running campaign or you're doing PVE operations? No, we just did obelisk. We're not doing that. That's crazy. All of Atreus. Okay, that's a good one. Oh, he's a blood raven, and I'm a blood angel. Oh, you're doing campaign? Nice, nice. Yeah, stick with it because, you know, these missions accompany the campaign and they take place throughout. So this is where you get to experience the other team's perspective of what Titus and the boys are up to, you know? I really like the way it does that. And, you know, they just added a 9th PVE mission this week and some new armor customization and stuff. And they added prestige ranks, so after you hit level 25, you can prestige 4 more times, which means essentially you could level up to 125 times. And you get perks for each prestige. So you get to choose up to 4 perks that you'll have when you're completely prestiged, and you can do that on each class. Pretty crazy. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can do this with the power fist. This is tough. There are other factions. I don't want to spoil anything for you, Landon. But yeah, there's other things going on.
Performing our duty as our pride, Magos.
In the first Space Marine is like that too. You get to fight the orcs.
This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
And this is a new enemy, the Trigon.
Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
I'm just gonna check over here because I've kind of noticed that this is like a spawn point. Yeah. Sometimes we find like an armory key over there or something. Various collectibles.
Position structurally unsafe. Do not stay long.
Oh my god, I got 3 of them. Okay, this is the strat. Light attack followed by a heavy.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed. Restore my armor, cannon fire. It seeks to engage us, brothers.
Let's go, brothers.
We should make a stand here.
Yeah, this is like a melta pistol, essentially.
Equipment highlighted.
Oh, we got a Space Wolves for this here chapter. Yeah, they look dope. They added that, and they added some customization for the Imperial fists. Yeah, okay. That's the trick.
Approaches. The world this Xenos sought to conceal now conceals its power.
Change position. Maintain formation.
What are you guys doing? You're trying to fight the thing?
Our objective. Indeed,
that.
Viridian. Unless the Tyranid barrow devours the target, its extermination is not mission critical. We hold advantageous terrain. Trigon displays aggressive behavior.
Well, that's the gene seed.
Gifts from the Forge.
All right, we gotta move.
Grenades, anyone? The Trigon breaches the sands. Hold position and fend off the beast.
A lift station lies just ahead, Viridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's gate.
Our gratitude, Scout, for the expedited route. We are the angel of Purge. The Emperor sees Xenos hungry and satiate, but the Imperium
There we go.
avenging angel at your disposal. Supplies marked. Survivor for relentless upgrade. Lots. Reloading. Up, brother. The battle. Commendation. Initiate.
Astartes, I have summoned the transport at the request of Nicholas Captain. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
This is
Perplex,
Imperium.
I have transmitted no authorizations.
Location security indefensible. Reposition frequently to compensate.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Ceases. Begins. Ceases.
Ignore the servo scar and focus on footholds.
Lift has arrived. Go! Regroup on the lift!
Execute the Imperium's directive. Brothers, rally to me at the passage. Strike!
Follow closely, brothers.
reign of terror is ended. Xenos present. Thanks to the Xenos.
No, they wanted to fight the zone throw. We're gonna make it happen.
Alien falls to the Imperium's key. I am the righteous scorn. That's ready to deploy. I shall suffer your poor aim for only so long. Out of munitions soon. The Imperium has spoken. My weapon holds only traitors. Team praise administered.
Ran away.
Jump pack
Royal
review.
Metrian welcomes you to Longulus Gamma
Had to go back so I could
Facility.
save him.
Please do not disturb the lift.
But I have
It
no
will be
ammo.
a
I
waste.
could have killed the zone
I have
throw
no
all by
music to play
myself.
while you descend.
I ran
Use
out
the
of ammo, and
silence to
then they went and
contemplate your
hid in the
futile
elevator.
mortal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Never have I encountered a servo skull that speaks in such a manner.
Imperium, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Place your faith in Magos Gallio, brothers.
A suggestion, abandon Gallio's misguided
Armory
vendetta
data
against
and the
famous
gene seed,
biologists.
gamers.
Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Were I bothered by the servo skull's incessant taunts, I would shoot it myself.
This is Magos Gallio. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
Ammunition restocked. That servo skull deserves extra scrutiny. And so does whomever tampered with it.
Maintain focus on the mission.
That pitiful Xenos was but an abhorrent blight.
You passed the correct door. It was behind you, where your composite shows it not.
Hideous display of prowess. But our orders stand. We are not intimidated by its revolting carnage.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail. The Trigon moves to intercept us.
Multiple Xenos encountered.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition of melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Search high and low, brothers. We need melters.
Melter charges released. Protective eye gear also available.
Inserting rounds. charges on top their moldering passageways. Passages are purified.
I have a melter charge. Clear a path.
Purify the exit tunnels with the melter charges.
There we go.
Annihilate Tyranid rally points.
Sterilize these burrows of Xenos.
Utilize Melter tactics to negate Xenos' presence. Tyranid burrow clear.
Forward! We dare not be late to apprehend this Mitri.
Alright, gotta go. Hang on, I think. Is there a grenade?
You are pawns of a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy and guided by fleshface.
No. Tiger.
Wounds of the Imperium. Perform your duties.
Your brothers think you are the weakest among them.
Defend Imperial ground! Commencing reload! Claim it to the Emperor. Our destiny lies
The Tyranids will digest your flesh as biomass.
seek the trail.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitri cowering in her data enclave.
Galio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, ignorant. That I must drag you back into the
I will dutifully record your howls of agony for future intimidation.
Relics at my location. The armory lies. Threshold, perform your duties. Repairs. For the Emperor!
Three meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Tactical pivot. Locate generator power cell.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good prox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Yeah, this is a different way of doing it. Usually we're like capturing points, and then sometimes the generator breaks, and then we pick up a power cell, you know, fair enough. But this is like, put them in so that we can do the thing.
Power cell identified. We must reawaken these generators with power cells.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facilities network. Imperium will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles. Disconnect the cowering fragment from the cradle of life.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Establish perimeter around console.
The world is Xenos sought consumed. Now consumed.
Task complete. Console uplink severed. Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks. These tender rolls of Astartes flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. Silence! Meridian, confirm possession of
And
her
that got a little
great
tense.
mass of computational gray matter.
The asset does not seem to have anything left to say.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Motor skills degenerating.
Rat cell break. obliterate sacred soil.
Store my armor with careless fire. Reload that for me!
That ready to deploy.
Excellent, sir. The Emperor sees has needed brothers here. Brother, the Titan my war gear is satisfied. The honorifics must wait. Fresh supplies for our stores. Honor our captive colors. For the Emperor!
No storms shall delay us any longer.
Evacuation point ahead.
This is gonna be a hard fought one.
Wounds of the end that one's pitiful life before it strives to reinforce medical catch. On me. Refilling magazine. Shock grenade out.
Alright, final boss. Yeah, these these guys are hogging all the melta bombs, and they're not. They haven't been destroying the tunnels. Yeah, I need to get my parry timing a little better. A little tougher with this weapon. Right?
Xenos' hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is dominant, ready to go. Jump back with you. Watch your life.
Yes.
Swapping magazine. Another alien. Be an angel of death.
Got him. And that took a while for having a heavy. Like, the heavy wasn't doing anything. He was like rolling around. Like never really saw him like shooting the boss. Like we had one time where the heavy just totally like soloed the boss without much damage.
She is in trustworthy hands.
Some people just don't got
You
it.
have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.
Alright, let's see what we get. I did good. I used the power fist block one, and I did pretty good. Like, I survived. I had the gene seed the whole match. Dude. Carry is unreal. Okay. Get 16. Nice. Maneuverability and agility. Alright, we got the Inferno Fist done. We got the Power Fist done. Some good progress for tonight. 9 levels to go. When your health drops below 30%, your ammo reserve is restored by 25% of the max capacity. Cannot exceed max capacity. Cooldown's 30 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good. But it looks like we have to continue wielding this weapon. We can get to the relic status. Not quite there. Be another match or two. Let's see. Melee damage against Minoris level enemies increases by 20%. That would be pretty helpful, yeah. And let's go ahead. We're going to use the fencing one, which cleaving potential goes down by 4, but speed and strength go up by +1 and 2. Plus fencing is just easier to get like perfect parries, counter attacks. So let me see. Yeah, so I need this one at the end here. The jump pack leap Dealing damage to all enemies in the takeoff area. We're gonna get that next time. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot here. We did good. Let's check the data vault. I know we got something new here. Yeah, we got some more deals tonight. Transference of alignment. Invert the obelisk replica. Do that 10 times. Okay, so basically, let's max level for one melee weapon, max level for one ranged weapon. Thought we've done this. Okay, Warhead to the Tyranid, 5 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Out of 10. Yeah, there's some missions that we get more often than others, but yeah, we're close to getting all those done. Ruthless, I gotta do 4 missions on Ruthless. Lethal, we gotta do 9. Or actually, 14 maybe. Absolute. Haven't done any missions on Absolute. That's fun. Perfect dodges. Make a Carnifex stun itself in operations mode. We did that today. That was pretty cool. Look how brute attacks. Oh, okay. Yep. Do that. Kill a lesser sorcerer while he's reviving Rubric. Down Lictor before it attacks from push. Force a Ravener to release grab squad. Done that a few times. Reaver's icon. I like this guy's outfit. Alright. Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight. We got to level 16. Got some work done. Are almost done with Prestige level 1. We just gotta level up 9 more times. And we'll go from there. So gamers, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Take care, be safe. See you all tomorrow, okay?